Job boards are a great place to advertise opportunities to candidates who are looking for a role right now. But managing job postings across potentially hundreds of different job boards is a massive time suck for talent acquisition teams. I'm Pete. I'm part of the team here at Pinpoint, where we build software that makes it easier for talent acquisition and HR teams to attract, hire, and retain more of the best people. Today, I want to show you how Pinpoint enables you to advertise the right jobs on the right job boards at the right time and make the most of your advertising budget. So this is what we call our job board marketplace, and I'm showing it to you in the context of a software developer role. We have integrations with hundreds of different job boards, and there's around 1,450 different types of posting available across those job boards. So we have a mixture of free and paid opportunities. We have super generic job boards, so like Monster, for example, or Indeed, and then really niche ones as well. So like Dribble here would be ideal for hiring designers. The idea is that within each job, you can simply add the job to any job boards of your choice. You can see that added to the basket here, where you click, you complete the checkout process if there's any paid job boards, and that's it. Your jobs go live on those job boards, and we can report on the performance of that advertising. And I'll show you that in a minute. One thing I do want to touch on is this collections tab. And so a lot of the companies we work with, they already know which job boards work well for certain types of roles, or at least have a good idea of that. And for those that don't, our customer success team are here to help, advise, and point you in the right direction of places where we've seen others having success in terms of advertising. These collections are designed to enable you to create groups of job boards that you want to use time and time again. So in this case of hiring a software developer, let's say we typically hire software developers on quite a regular basis. We could create this engineering collection of job boards. And every time we're hiring someone into that team, add the collection to our basket. We see all 5 of those job boards have now been added to our basket up here. We can review and pay, pop in our card details, and those job postings will go live on those job boards. And because we're managing all of this from Pinpoint, we don't have to go and create separate accounts with every job board. We don't have to manage payment methods with every job board. We don't have to deal with invoices from every job board and send those over to finance. When you post job boards through Pinpoint, you're going to pay the same or less than you would if you're advertising directly with that job board platform. There's a bunch of other benefits too. Because all your advertising is managed here within Pinpoint, we can help with reporting as well. So if we look at the live postings tab here, this, if it wasn't a demo account, is where you'd see all of your live job ads. You'd see which job boards you've posted on. You'll see when it was posted, how much you spent, how many clicks that generated. But more importantly, this insights report helps you understand which channels in terms of recruitment advertising are delivering you, firstly, applicants, and secondly, candidates that you go on to hire. So if we talk to these very quickly, I think if this was a live account, we would see, say, job boards here. You'd be able to click in and you'd be able to see what percentage of applicants that have been delivered by job boards came from each job board. So you'd see, Indeed 20% and GitHub 30% and ZipRecruiter 10% and so on. And that's useful for starting to understand the ROI of our recruitment advertising. But I guess what's more important than that in the slightly longer term is understanding which of those channels deliver candidates that we actually go on to hire. Because what we don't care about really is getting, 100 candidates that we don't hire. We'd much rather get 5 and make a hire from those. And so we're looking at efficiency here, both in terms of recruitment advertising spend, but also the time that you and your hiring managers are spending reviewing applicants. And we really want to make sure we're advertising on the channels that deliver quality candidates, both from a time perspective, but also from a budget perspective. And once we can use this data to start to tell stories around which job boards work best or which advertising channels work best, it becomes much easier to secure budget from leadership or different pots around the business to make sure that we're advertising in the places that are most likely to generate the quality candidates that we desperately need for our team. And so that's our job board marketplace, and that's our kind of recruitment marketing performance reporting. Just To talk about the other way that we work with job boards, I think a lot of customers that come to Pinpoint have existing relationships, especially with some of the larger platforms like Indeed or LinkedIn, ZipRecruiter. And we have a slightly different way of integrating with them. If you have a pre-existing relationship, perhaps you have some job slots on LinkedIn, or you have pre-bought some credit with Indeed or negotiated some discount with a platform. We have integrations with a number of those job boards, and we can be connected with your account manager over there. We make the link back to your instance with Pinpoint, and the jobs that you have in Pinpoint will automatically be sucked up onto those job boards. And we can report in that insights reporting, just as we can with the job boards that you buy through Pinpoint. We can report on the performance of those job boards in the insights report as well. So hopefully that's given you a brief introduction to job boards and how they work within Pinpoint. Love to speak to you if you have any questions. You can reach out to us at hello@pinpointhq.com. We'd love to hear from you.